Hello and welcome to the Kundalini vlog. That was Zen. This is Tao. I'm Vivek Govekar. Namaste. This is episode 126. It's the 29th of October. And I thought, okay, how long has it been since I posted that last episode, 125? And it's been 3 weeks, it says on YouTube. So I thought, okay, before a month is up, might as well update the knowledge on that was Zen, this is Tao, make another episode. And I believe I have enough material that I can make into a 14-minute episode. So what do I have to talk about in this episode? Okay, so let's get the basics clear again. I'm Vivek Govekar. I was not a very religious person. I had a spontaneous Kundalini awakening in 2006, and then I had to deal with this snake wiggling through my spine that never stopped. But it changed a lot of things, and it keeps changing things. And my life has been about that process throughout. It has given me information that is of a higher level. Regular human beings could not access this level of spiritual information related to how to be, how to handle emotions, how to be unattached to every emotion and every thought that pops up in your head, how to use that in a creative, functional life, how to use spirituality to actually benefit you on a day-to-day level. And the changes it brings about, this energy that goes into every pore of your body, into your brain, it keeps changing things and moving through every nook and cranny that is my physical being. Along with that, I go through many experiences, things that I approached as habits and disciplines that made undergoing this process easier, made assimilating that energy into my life better, a smoother process. And that took a little while, and I started making videos on YouTube to be able to help other people that may be going through this, because I saw no help in the medical sciences except as just a mention. Kundalini syndrome, not part of modern medicine. Okay, so I asked other people, I read books by people like Gopi Krishna who had similar experiences. They were not very religious or devout, not yogis, not pursuing this as a goal, but it happened to them and then they had to cope with it. So certain things are very important. Breath practices to calm the mind, letting go, effective methods of, mindfully being aware of your thoughts, helping your body cope with the movement of the energy through your spine by doing yoga poses. So breath practices, yoga poses, keeping the mind calm, being non-attached to each and every thought that pops up, and letting go of many things from the past that you have accumulated. All of that took, I guess, the first few years so that I could start assimilating. Now it has become second nature to do those things. A deeper understanding of the yin-yang nature of the world. How each action has an equal and opposite reaction, that you have to face the consequences, and how to plan ahead for those kind of things becomes second nature after having had an awakening, assimilating it the right way, using mantras, breathing practices, etc., and allowing the energy to change me based on this higher knowledge. It has been an amazing, incredible experience. So dealing with outside people sometimes becomes difficult because I am no longer an average, regular person with no spiritual awakening. I cannot even pretend to be like them. So sometimes having to explain things from a very basic level, things that you take for granted. Oh, this is how this will happen, and do it this way. And they're like, how do you know that? Oh, how do I explain it to this person? I'm at a further stage, and my mind is irreversibly programmed at an ascended level. How do I explain that to human beings in regular terms? For me, it is second nature. Okay, that sounds conceited, I know, but it's fact. Obviously, if a Kundalini awakening changes you and you're no longer an ordinary human being and you're ascended, some of it is going to hurt your day-to-day reactions with those people. You have been isolated for a long time, going through this reality. However higher it is, with everyday people who are not awakened, you are at a disadvantage sometimes. So, focusing on myself, keeping the energy stable, and learning to relax back into an everyday reality is all well and good. It's wonderful. But sometimes you take certain things for granted because you're used to being in your own process, in your own mind, and not connected to the outside reality as much. That has changed for me a little bit. I have moved inside an apartment and I have more connections with people now and have to think from their point of view of people who live in homes and have routines, etc. And it's easy. It's not that difficult. I was always in society. I was never completely isolated to the point of being just by myself. But this reality, which has changed from my previous reality immediately, that came immediately before when I moved into this apartment, was living in a hospital, learning to walk, learning to recover from and heal from the surgeries I had gone through after an accident. So now this reality is many different things happening at once and I'm adjusting. But I'm finding it very easy to adjust without emotionally being agitated or in a situation that is not easy for me to handle. That doesn't happen anymore because all the things done to my mind by the energy, the Kundalini energy, help adjust to newer realities better without the typical drama that went along with them in the past. So that has been a great advantage. So I am in a situation where I'm no longer in a relationship. I have healed from a traumatic injury and am normal, but my circumstances have changed. There is a new apartment that I have to get used to, some new things, and I have to now seek employment again, look for a job again. All of those things, these challenges, I see with enthusiasm because the past is gone and has been dealt with effectively in the emotional sense. So it won't be a burden. It won't be something I carry around which prevents me from being my best. And I'm so happy about that. And I'm so thankful to the Almighty for giving this blessing to me and helping me change for the better because of this awakening. Thank you, God. So now I'm taking my photos regularly. I keep writing in notebooks. I make these videos. Obviously, this is the 5th one since I've moved here 3 months ago. And that sets up the new tone. Obviously, that sets up a pattern that you follow. Certain ideas in your mind, oh, I'll put this in the video, and your mind automatically becomes better at the craft of making videos for publishing on YouTube. So all of these things are happening in the background. Photography, finding good spots in the new location. Like I used to in Malibu, now I do in Koreatown. I take photos of pictures, photos of birds flying, etc., etc. And some of them I turn into painting effect on an app I have found called Glaze. And I publish all of those on Instagram daily. So the photography craft is being worked on by practicing. And so is making videos now. And the mind is calm. The effect of mindfulness, detachment, letting go of the past, new habits, new patterns created, healthy, positive. It's wonderful. So things are moving in the right direction. I'm happy. Now I hope I can find a job and get a paycheck and also get some other things done that I have been working on, getting some paperwork and other bureaucratic things like that, which had been on the back burner through the COVID pandemic when we were just trying to survive, save our own lives, and hopefully get through that phase. And no one knew where it was headed back in 2020. So things are much better now. I'm happy to report. So I just thought I'd make a video and talk to people about my current status and add to the series that was Then, This Is Tao. I hope you found this helpful. Be well.